The next question I have is executives. This is where a lot of in-house SEOs struggle. They communicate everything that they would communicate to the SEO peers or the SEO needs to look at on a day-to-day basis. What do you find executives need from the SEO department?
So again, I'm going to say it's going to vary by your company. Some companies are totally SEO oriented. Others, SEO is just one of the marketing channels, right? So depending on where you're at and the level of executive should affect your communication. But by and large, the most important trend that it applies to all those scenarios is, I think the thing that's most important with a relationship with the executive is that they trust that you've got it handled. I mean, if an executive knows, you know what, this guy, he's got the SEO handled, I don't have to check in with him every day because I know he's making our numbers go up and he's protecting us, that's the most valuable thing you can have with an executive. Because it frees up their mind to be able to focus on the things they need to be focusing on to grow the company. And it also allows you not to have to deal with someone micromanaging and always checking up on you because you're taking care of your business.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of the mistakes you see a lot of SEOs making when they're trying to evoke that trust from the executive?
I would say from mistakes I've made, one of the things that I would say is it can be important to be honest and speak your mind. Some organizations are more accepting of that and they facilitate that kind of academic and intellectual discussion and debate. Others, people don't want to speak their mind as much. And I would say, by and large, do what you can to try to give the honest truth in a constructive way, especially when speaking with executives. They need to know where things stand, and they have the power often to change things. So if you're having some difficulties in a certain area, sometimes you can find help with an executive that might partner with you and help you push that through and make those changes and mentor you in that area.
Yep.
Versus just telling them everything's fine and kind of buttering things up and not really being honest where things are at. But ultimately, if you're taking care of business and you're generating that trust over time, then they're going to know that you've got things handled and they don't always have to check up on you.